sharing other people's listings on Poshmark. It is such a wide spoken about tool that is required by Poshmark for so many things and recommended for so many reasons. But is there a way where you can have a sharing strategy where it actually helps you? That's what we're going to talk about today. I'm Monique, the work from home mogul. I make videos about Poshmark, reselling, entrepreneur tips, making money from home, cryptocurrency, and all things just lifestyle and a little bit of comedy. And we're going to talk about Poshmark today with special guest, Pastor Priscilla. Poshmark is a reselling app where you can sell your own clothes, accessories, shoes, home decor, electronics, kids items, pets items, and becoming a Poshmark ambassador, level 1 or 2, there are sharing requirements. But how can the sharing requirements help you? You joined Poshmark to get rid of some of your old stuff or perhaps to thrift and flip. So sharing other people's closets and bringing attention to their listings doesn't necessarily put eyeballs on your closet, get people liking and buying your own items. Or could it? I'm going to talk about 3 different sharing strategies, and you can choose the one that has the results you're looking for. Strategy number 1 is getting it done fast. Now, if you want to be a Poshmark ambassador, level 1, you need to share 5,000 items from other people's closets. And if you want to get to Poshmark ambassador 2, you got to go to 20K. And there's no easy way to say this, but if you want to get this done fast, you're just going to have to go in and randomly share as much stuff as you can. And it takes about 5 minutes to share 100 items. So do the math if you're trying to get to 5,000 or 20,000. And that's how much time it's going to take you to do this. The benefit of being a Poshmark ambassador is you get tons of automatic new followers. There's some training and newsletters specifically involved, but really it's the just being recommended to new Poshers, which helps you get likes and sales. The fastest way to share as many things as possible is to use the search tool where you can choose by category, brand, color, go in and list them by just shared, because then at least you know some of these people are active, and go in and just start hitting that share button and share to my followers. You also have the option to share to a social media app, to share by a link, also share to a party if there is a party happening. And side note, if there is a party happening, you can definitely go into the party and find hundreds of thousands of listings to share that way as well. The just shared feature helps because if these people are active, if they're online, then some of them will reciprocate and share some of your listings. So it is important that some of your best listings or whatever you want to sell first or whatever's new is at the top and not some duds that are never going to sell. You could choose a brand that you sell a lot of or that you have a lot of in your closet. Sharing this brand helps Poshmark to know that this brand is having a lot of activity, which can help your closet a little bit. Strategy number 2 is if your intention is to have other people reciprocate and share your items right after you've shared theirs. And the best way to do this is to share at optimal times, which is when there are Poshmark parties. There are parties 4 times a day. Noon Eastern, 3 Eastern, 7 Eastern, 10 Eastern. The 10 o'clock Eastern is the one with all categories. Usually the one at 7 o'clock is petites, men's, pets, something really niche. The noon is always a specific amount of brands. The 3 o'clock is usually accessories and jewelry or handbags or jeans or some specific category. So depending on if you're interested in brands, categories, that niche, or just all, Sharing at these times means whoever you're sharing in that party is online and active and more likely to share your listings. So make sure you have those specific items at the top of your closet that can also be shared to that brand, category, niche, or anything party. If you're not doing the shares just because you want to reach Poshmark Ambassador and you actually want people to reciprocate so that you can get more eyeballs on your closet, more followers, more likes, just more community engagement, then it is best to share during the parties. And the best way to do this is to pick the parties where you have the most available in your closet to share to these parties. Because if it's a specific category of brands and you only have 2 listings under that brand, doesn't really make as much sense. And my last sharing strategy is if you're just trying to make sales quick. Now, obviously, everyone gets on Poshmark because they want to sell, so you're like, well, hello, isn't this the strategy for everyone? Well, not necessarily. If you're just starting up, you don't have an immediate need to sell, or maybe you're on a vacation or you've sold out of things and you just want to get to Poshmark Ambassador status. If you're just trying to, get more followers, make it look better, obviously, this is a social media platform where having a lot of followers isn't all that impressive. It's about the money. So if you're about the money, this is the strategy for you. It's going to be easier if you're a Poshmark Ambassador because it has to do with the people that have liked and commented and added your listing to bundles, which means you've already got some activity on your closet, you've got an audience, and you got people that like your stuff. I have videos about making the best listings, how to sell bundles, how to get to Poshmark Ambassador, and how to sell high-ticketed items. And all of these things are what's needed for you to get lots of likes, comments, and people interested in your closet. So go ahead and look at some of these if you have not already. When people have liked items in my closet, the first thing I do is send them some type of a welcome message and add that item to a bundle. This signals to them that I am active. I'm going to be shipping their stuff out. I'm not just some ghost posher. And I can give them deals on bundles so I can sell them more stuff and they can get a great deal. But another thing I have incorporated since all of this sharing has been priority for Poshmark is to start sharing the listings from these people. Before I send them the welcome message, before I add that liked listing to their bundle, I'm going ahead and I'm sharing as many things as possible from their closet. If it is a category party or if it's an end of the day everything party, this is really easy for me. I can share 10 to 15 of their listings to those parties. If it's a specific niche or if it is like a brand, those times a day don't help this strategy that much. If they have less than 20 listings in their closet and like 90% of them are sold, then this doesn't help at all. You don't need to be sharing someone's sold listing. It doesn't help them. And I get pretty annoyed when people do that because if you're gonna share my listing, share something that can be sold so the people that can see it can actually buy the thing. So anyway, I share the people that have liked, sent a comment, someone interested in my stuff, I share their stuff and it gets them looking back at my closet. Additionally, I can go into old listings and I can see if there's 5, 10, 20 people that have liked it. I can go and see what they have in their closet and share it when it's during these parties. This helps me to get to that ambassador level or the quarterly requirement, but it also gets them looking back at my closet. Maybe they'll like some more things and eventually lead to a sale. Sharing for no reason doesn't necessarily help your closet, but that energy, that engagement, everything that you're putting out, we do expect to receive if you believe it. Now let's hear from our special guest. Pastor Priscilla started her closet when we did one of our first Poshmark videos. Pastor Priscilla, how is your closet going? Poshmark has become a divine blessing. We have raised so much money for the church, got rid of some outdated choir robes, in with the new, some decor, some of my own personal items from the 90s that was no longer speaking to me. Thank you. It has been a complete blessing. Hallelujah. What do you think about some of these sharing strategies? You have to give. You have to be in the spirit of giving to receive. You cannot receive with clenched hands. You got to give so you can take what's the blessings that are coming. You have got to share so that you can also get the gifts and the blessing that are called to you. Oh, definitely. Yes. And how does sharing help your closet? I've been sharing a lot with my sisters in the congregation, trying to help them out by sharing what they have. But as far as sharing with just random strangers, have not tried that yet, have not really seen any blessings come from that. But I do like these strategies, and I will be giving so that I can then receive. Thanks, Pastor Priscilla. Thanks, Work From Home Buddies. You are subscribed, you have pressed that notification bell, then you are ready to receive the next amazing videos. If not, go ahead and hit those buttons, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.